Hey everyone, I'm back. Today's gonna be short and sweet. I'm just gonna be showing off my Votann army here. So let's get cracking.
According to the first truths of the Leagues of Votann, the kin's origins lie in the Age of Myth. It is said that during that time, mining explorers and settlers, known as the First Ancestors, set out for the galactic core in generation ships from what was almost certainly pre-Imperial Terra. Seeking great wealth, these fleets left with highly advanced artificial intelligences known as Votann Ancestor Cores, in order to provide them with all the wisdom and aid they would require in their mission. But essentially they're space dwarves, who became their own separate thing from the Imperium and used artificial intelligence as a way of cloning themselves. And because they're clones, they're hardier, more resistant to the warp because their souls are more dim, harder to see, harder to be corrupted by chaos this way. But that also makes them scary to the Imperium because there was a huge kibosh put on the use of artificial intelligence because it led to some pretty bad stuff in the past. They are not afraid of that and use it to their advantage in whatever ways that they can when it comes to commerce and trading and meeting the goals set out by the Ancestor Cores. I painted my own Votann in the style of the Ymir Conglomerate. Considered an elite league, a kindred's entry into the Ymir Conglomerate is dependent upon them proving exceptional skill and craftsmanship and a territory that yields a suitably high bounty of resources. Though smaller than some of the other major leagues, the Ymir Conglomerate boasts the greatest concentration of high technologies anywhere in the galactic core. Also, that red and gold color scheme I could not pass up. I think it looks sick. Alright, so here's an overview of what I have fully painted so far. Like I said, it's the old Combat Patrol and the Hearthkin Salvagers kill team. I haven't finished the other warriors yet, so I've left them out. Here are the Salvagers, which are the Hearthkin warriors with some special weapons. I built the L7 missile launcher, the Magna Rail rifle, and the Hylas rotary cannon. My three favorites here are the Kin Link. He's a support Iron Kin. The Brawler, he's the heavy melee guy with his concussion Nux, K-N-U-X, Nux. And the Lugger, who lets you bring in extra equipment, and he has all kinds of stuff, all the tools and excavation stuff. I think it's really cool. Here are the Chthonian Berserks, who are heavily augmented and act as frontline melee units. They use weapons like heavy plasma axes and concussion gauntlets. They're out there busting heads. My favorite out of these so far is the concussion gauntlets guy. Those are some big fists. These are the Hearthkin Pioneers. They act as the scouting force and mounted like cavalry of a Votann army, riding these Magna Coil bikes. I didn't do a super great job of showing off that. I tried to add a few things, also stabilize them on their base. My favorite out of these guys is the Double Dash bike. It's kind of hard to see, but I gave one of them gold goggles and the other one silver goggles, and they're rocking the giant Hylas rotary cannon. I think they're fun. This is the Grimnir of the army. They are known as living ancestors. They can commune with the Ancestor Cores, act as the equivalent of a Psyker unit. They can access powers of the warp without necessarily being in touch with the warp. And this is Uthar the Destined, one of the mightiest calls, normally of the Greater Thurian League. I painted him in the Ymir Conglomerate colors because I want all of my army to match. He was born, or cloned rather, with a prophecy attached that is muddled and wasn't quite outlined by the Ancestor Cores, but at the exact same time, the Forge went into motion without any command and produced the Blade of Ancestors, which was promptly given to Uthar, and he was sent on his way to fulfill his destiny, whatever that may be.
Alright, let me know what you think. Give me an idea on what you'd like to see next. I'll make a video showcasing all my salamanders. It's going to take a lot longer. And once I am done painting my sisters, which will be a minute because I'm not very far along with them right now. So let me know what else you want to see from me, and we'll catch you next time. Later.